He's a youngster and he has a Rattata, but his name is not Joey. Therefore, I do not need to respect his team or his Rattata. If this was youngster Joey, I might be terrified right now. After a much-deserved few-day break, it's finally good to be back to Pokemon Stadium. And you can call this whatever you like. You can call it the Metronome playthrough, the Metronome project, Metronome and the Sufferers. Anything, any way you want to look at it. This has been something so far. But I'm so glad that the Prime Cup is finally over. It's like, of all of this is probably going to be the worst part. Like, dealing with all of that, I don't know if I'm wrong. It might be too early to say, but that, I hope, and I have a strong feeling that was probably going to be the worst of it. So, I think it's finally time to move on to something else. And I want to bookend the stadium with the 4 cup rounds. I want to take a break from doing the same thing over and over and over again. So we're going to leave the Poke Cup for last. And I'm going to do the Petit Cup next. Now, the reason I'm doing this is because I actually love the Pika Cup. This is probably my favorite cup in all of Pokemon Stadium, just period. I have so much fun with that, and I want to save it for, I want to save it for just a little bit. I want to savor the Pika Cup. So we're going to do the Petite Cup, which, if you don't know, is all about small bean Pokemon. Maximum height 6'8", maximum weight 44 pounds, and there's unevolved Pokemon only. So there are 45 Pokemon that you can pick for the Petite Cup. Picking a random team for this is going to suck. Alright, so we're going to do this what's probably the hard way. And I'm going to randomly generate our teams here. If any Pokemon that are evolved show up, we are going to use their base form for the sake of choosing this team. So we've got Venusaur right there. In that case, Bulbasaur would be a part of our team. However, if there are any Pokemon that can't be used on that team, in which case this would be Tauros, we are going to re-roll the whole team. Which, like, we had Ditto, we have Weedle. Yeah, I'm okay with a re-roll. Wow. Okay. I wasn't expecting to roll a completely legitimate team for the Petite Cup. But that just happened. The random Pokemon generator knows. It knew what we were getting into. And actually this team is kind of heat. I'm not gonna lie, this is a really good looking team here. I don't feel too bad about that at all. Okay, change of plans. Ponyta's too heavy. Thanks for being so big, Ponyta. We appreciate you. So we might, okay. Does this do it? Alright, I see Bellsprout. I see Poliwag. I see Geodude. Wait, how is Geodude okay, but Ponyta is not? I really didn't think Ponyta was that heavy. Wow. Okay, we have Voltorb, we have Diglett, but no Seal. Seal's too heavy. You gonna let me catch a break here? Can I get something? Well, I found it. All 6 Pokemon, their base forms here, are eligible. Shelder, Caterpie, Geodude, Pidgey, Poliwag, and Magikarp. Ready for a good time, boys and girls? Because that is what we are about to get! You know, I'd really like to say that I could have gotten worse, out of my team, but I don't know how much worse it really could have been. Like, this team is mono lose to grass. The opposing team is like mono resist grass. And I open with a 2-turn grass move. I didn't realize till I picked my team. But I had to pick very carefully, because 2/3 of my team get destroyed by grass type moves. Just ended. On top of that, like, the only like really fast thing I have is Magikarp, which I guess that's good. It's something. It's something. Oh, okay. Okay, my string ain't enough. But yours acceptable is because you're a bug? Is because it came out of your tail and we just like vomited it up? Is that why? Is that why? Well, thanks, Pidgey. Thanks. I'm not gonna lie, I'm pretty grateful that Poison's actually like super weak to bug in this game. I'm not glad to see Bellsprout though. I've actually decided that Caterpie is my best play. When your selection of Pokemon is so thin that Caterpie is your de facto option for fighting this team. Did I really just get proven wrong by a Caterpie? Did that Caterpie just put in work? I'm glad I came to the Petit Cup, cause I don't know what the hell's going on anymore. Ow! Excuse me? Excuse me? I don't know what I'm more baffled by. The fact that Caterpie ate up a super effective crit stab acid, or the fact that it retaliated with flamethrower. Am I actually about to make a Caterpie thumbnail? No, excuse me, I'm about to complain about crits again. Oddish, you're not that fast. There's no good reason that you should be getting critical hits like you are. This is wholly uncalled for. Knock it off. Stop! That did so much damage. Leech Life is like what? Base 20? That did so much damage. What is happening? Oh, please connect. Please, I need a beautiful punctuation mark. Yes! That's perfect. Yes. We take those. Alright. Off to a good start. Huh. I didn't think that I would actually find anyone who had a more basic looking team than I do. Yet somehow again, the game has proven me wrong. The game has said, hey, we're gonna make you feel less bad about the trash we gave you. So here's this guy that we screwed over even more. Like, he's a youngster and he has a Rattata, but his name is not Joey. Therefore, I do not need to respect his team or his Rattata. If this was youngster Joey, I might be terrified right now. But that's not. This is just this generic youngster who I'm giving an opportunity right now to smack me up because we're going to get useless recovery moves. Oh, Stadium, how I missed you. I missed you and your weird, colorful, very 90s looking backgrounds. I can say that because I remember growing up and seeing these backgrounds. Y'all remember that? You remember going to like Kmart and there was like a wall somewhere in there, maybe a corner over by the Little Caesars, because that was the only place you ever found Little Caesars, by the way. And you saw these shapes and these colors. Maybe you went to I don't know, Chuck E. Cheese or something, Celebration Station, if you want me to date myself here. Yeah, that was all a thing. Just like those like teal and purple like scribbly lines that are kind of that, oh, it's stereotypically 90s. Those were a thing too. Like everything about this arena that I am looking at, just it reminds me of being a kid. Down to getting upset at this video game because it is beating me. Yeah. Man, it's like it's the 90s all over again. Well, I guess I'm really glad that we've got Geodude who takes nothing from rap. Because it's looking like once Ekans comes back out, we're going to be stuck there. And it might be coming out sooner rather than later. No, that's not a bad Pokemon choice. It's not bad at all. I just lucked into an actually good move that did exactly what I needed it to, which the game is very, very wishy-washy about. Sometimes it's like, sometimes it's a goat predict. Sometimes sometimes just like, yeah. Game wins lol. Alright, Poliwag. You are the only thing I have that is not paralyzed. I need you to come through before we get paralyzed. Water Gun's not quite the start I was hoping for. But it's you know what? It's something. That's even more of something. Come through, Poliwag. Come through, Poliwag. No, I needed one thing from you. I needed one thing. You had thumbnail in that moment. You had everything. Now you get nothing. You lose. Good day, sir. I will get my Gene Wilder on all that I want to in this video. Because that is what made me hate this game in the first place. Get out of here, Poliwag. I don't want to see you again. Alright, how much PP does Rap have? It has 15. No, excuse me, it has 20. It's a base power of 15. So I think I can actually get him to run out of Raps. I never in my wildest dreams could you have convinced me that PP stalling in Pokemon Stadium would be the way to go. Like, I understand how my opponents get that. I understand because, well, I've only got so many Metronomes. That's fine. Like, you can just win with dumb luck against me. But I should never have legitimately thought of that strategy. Ever. Oh, excuse me. That's not a youngster. That is a lad. I had even less to worry about. Is that boy's name Lad, Joey? No, I don't think so. Okay, now this is the first semblance of a team that I'm actually kind of worried about. Granted, Geodude if he's fortunate enough to get some ground moves, just kind of puts in work, which is great. Ghastly gets walled by Pidgey. This is still the first team that I have seen where I'm like, this could be a little bit sketchy depending on what he brings. And we're only in round 3. And yeah, I'm not even remotely surprised that you lead with something that actually bears some semblance of an advantage. Then again, you could bring anything and it would probably have an advantage over Magikarp. So what do I know? Okay. Did you? Oh, thank you. Thank you. That means you brought Voltorb, though. No, you brought Shelder. That's... okay?
What now? Goodness.
That's not okay.
Will this Pokemon swap change the flow of battle?
So, do you have Ice Beam? I don't think any of the Pokemon in this cup like actually have good moves. No, you have Explosion! Oh! Well, using Explosion on your water type was pretty good. Yeah, you got me, fam. You got me good. So his whole gimmick is actually that he booms. That's his entire shtick. I had a feeling when I saw that Explosion that it was, and I was this close. Like there's just, there's such a tiny little gap. I was this close to switching out to Geodude. Like I know Geodude can live an Explosion, so that's fine. Yeah, yeah. Yeah, oh yeah, yeah. Probably would have helped. Okay, Geodude. That's not it, dude.
A few moments later.
Well, I guess that's one way to do it. I mean, what was I wrong? Was I wrong about that last battle, though? It was like the first team that actually could have put in work on me. I'm actually less scared of this team. Because, like, it's all water. And I've got half water types here. So you know what? They can't even do their thing. That's fine. No. Who was... No. No, we don't need Geodude. I know he just put in work. But no. I appreciate you trying to actively sabotage me, game. But I actually don't. So let's not pick that. Let's say this never happened. And let's keep Machop asleep. Please? Thank you! Can you please hit? Okay, maybe I should have been relying on Magikarp this whole time. Magikarp hasn't been touched. It's a payday indeed, Magikarp. I can't believe. Actually no. Given our luck, I take back that statement. I can 110% believe that right now I am witnessing Magikarp 1v1 this Machop and have like no issues at the moment. I can 110% believe it. This series is built entirely on ludicrous scenarios. And yeah, okay. Yeah. That is exactly what I expected. Okay, where was that last time, Poliwag? Where was that? when I needed you to hit Bone Meringue? Where was that when you could have gotten an actually good move to beat Ekans with? Where was that? Huh? This video needs a little bit more ludicrosity to it. I don't know if that's a word, but it is now. I have just cemented the word ludicrosity in history as a thing. Like, I don't care whether it is or not at this point. But you're actually sitting here right now, if you are this far in the video, and you are witnessing CATERPIE versus Magikarp. This is a 110% legitimate battle that you are experiencing right now. I have made the voluntary decision for CATERPIE and Magikarp to fight one another. And yeah, I'm letting this happen because this is kind of what it feels like. This is me wrestling with myself every time I turn on this game. Every time I decide that I'm gonna record a new episode. It's just me flopping there. Like this is what's going to happen to me. This isn't just me suffering. Versus no, I take it back. That's me sitting there and flopping around, feeling functionally useless. Oh, okay. CATERPIE living. CATERPIE putting in work. Okay, CATERPIE, I see you. Well, I was going to ask if we were going to eat, but no. No. Not in this game. Not here. Breaks. What are those? What game cutting us a break? The only time you see Pokemon Stadium and cutting us a break in the same sentence is if the word doesn't is in the middle. I don't know why I still try. Okay. Worthwhile. Poliwag, can you redeem yourself? You gonna redeem yourself? You gonna dodge? You get sand in that boy's eyes. I mean, I don't know if it's gonna affect him at all. Probably not. Cause I don't know if y'all ever been to the beach, but that's where crabs like to hang out. Crabs are familiar with the sand, so they're like, yeah. I guess crabs are also familiar with ice. I mean, you ever been to the seafood section of your local grocery store? You see Krabby hanging out there all the time. He's like, sup, dog? How you doing? Looking kind of good? Yeah, I'm looking kind of good over here. I see you. I see you wanting to eat me. See you wanting some of this king crab over here. It's way too expensive. Like $87 a pound. No longer worth. What's next? It wakes up? I bet. Whoa! It actually stayed asleep for me. The game actually decided, hey, you're getting a break today. But not really. Not really, though. Of course. Of course. It's going to live that. Of course now we get the useless crit. Thanks, Poliwag. Thanks for maybe too little too late. Yeah. Cool. Return of the Machop. I mean, on the bright side, we at least know that we can live 2 critical hit karate chops.
There, it's a hit.
I said 2. I was talking about how much you can live, not how many hits I wanted out of Spike Cannon.
Power strike.
Like, had that been a decent, a reasonable number of hits, we might be okay right now. What is with y'all taking 2 hits to heart? Is it you? Is it me? Is there some kind of communication issue here? Do we not speak the same English? You speak the same language. Help me out here, because I'm a little bit lost.
2-1. The battle is coming right down
Well,
to the
at least I'm glad that I kept Shelder in the back. I figured that would probably be useful. Except for when you get 5 hits. I can't get 5 hits for my life. I can't get that lucky. No breaks to be had for me. But sure, just let him give it all to you. That's fine. Whatever. I don't need extra. I don't need a break here. Oh, now you do. Now you make me look dumb. Now you give me the break. Oh, I forgot. Excuse me. I forgot how hard this game works and make me look dumb. So you give me this team. You give me this. And you already made me look dumb enough by giving me this. But now you're just gonna make me look like I don't know what I'm talking about anymore. Alright, I see how it is. I'm gonna use this as my perfect opportunity to prove the game wrong. We're taking this team all the way to the top. We have one continue left. I plan to use it very wisely. It's happening next time. I'm gonna do it with this CATERPIE, this magic card, and with all the other crap on my team. And nothing's gonna stop me. You're not proving me wrong, game. We're not doing this dance again. Just trust me.